computer plugged into the laser engraver, which is back here. I know you can't see it. We'll look at it in a minute. You'll notice our computer is plugged in right here to the USB port, and we also have it plugged into the charger so it doesn't lose power. What I'm going to do now is turn on the laser engraver, and I'm going to turn on the computer. So first of all, to turn on the laser engraver, there is a switch in the bottom right-hand corner of the engraver, and it looks like this.
You're gonna flip that switch on.
You're then going to look at the engraver, and you're gonna check to see if the light on the engraver's on.
No, there's a switch right there. I'm gonna push that switch. When I do that, the engraver turns on.
Once the engraver turns on, you're then going to take the computer, you're going to go to the top left-hand corner, click on where it says GRBL, and you're going to hit connect. When you do that, it should beep, and you should see the arrow right here turns green, and everything around here should now be highlighted. After you've done that, you're going to actually reach into the engraver. It's not operating right now. You're going to reach inside the engraver, and you're gonna pull the engraving head over here all the way towards you. So I'm gonna reach in and pull it here. Pulling it all the way back. Then I want you to pull it to the far corner, the left-hand side like that. And I want you to hit the button and the bottom left-hand side that looks like a house, it's the homing button. You're gonna click on that, and when you do that, the head of the laser might move a little bit. I then want you to hit the button that says center. When I hit this button, you're gonna see the laser move. So I'm gonna take the engraver right here. There's a black knob right here that allows me to lift it up and down if I need to. And I'm gonna take the object that I want to engrave, where I made the X. I'm going to put the object down on the bed of the laser, and I'm going to lift up this, unscrew it and lift it until it's touching the top of the wood. Then you're going to use a focus pad, which is this thing right here. It should be on top of the laser cabinet. You're gonna put the focus pad under the head on the wood like that and tighten it down. What this does is it gives you a gap between the laser and the wood that's that thick, which is what you want in order for it to focus properly. So now I have it set. Okay, now this is important. I want you guys to see this. I'm gonna do the best I can to focus in here. Got lines there. Put the edge of your object right on the line the best you can, and set it in the corner there just to keep everything straight. Now, this is the tricky part. I'm going to put the laser right over the X that we made. So to do this, you're gonna have to look inside there, and you'll see the head of the laser in there. And I want you to do the best you can to center it right over that X. Okay, I'm going to click the button again just to be sure one more time that says center. And when I do that, nothing should happen to the laser, but you're gonna notice you get some coordinates up here. Okay, at this point, you're ready to engrave. Before you engrave, and this is super important, you need to put the shield on the engraver. Cover.
This protects us from UV rays. In front of the engraver, you can see it gets kind of sucked in right there by the air from our fan. We'll slide it down.
If you have any questions, this would be a great time to get Mr. Lehman back, just so I can double check it for you. If you haven't used the laser engraver before, I also recommend that you come get me just so I can make sure everything's set up properly. And then you're going to hit the green button right there that says Run Program. You'll get a countdown. It says to wear safety goggles. We have the protective shield there. And then the laser should start engraving. Once it starts engraving, I'm going to take a piece of steel I told you guys about. I'm going to slide it in front. That'll help further protect our eyes. Once everything's set up, you should see the coordinates right here as the engraver runs. You've got a nice protective cover here, so you're not looking at the laser light. We don't want to do that even though we have the protective glass. And you're just going to wait for it to finish engraving. It can take anywhere from 5 minutes to 2 hours depending on the size of what you create. So I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you guys have any questions.